I still don't see the shelter yet. I don't know how far now. Oh, I think I want to stop here.
Let me tell you something, YouTube fam. Slow and steady does not win the race. Ronnie and I are probably near the back of the pack of climbers today, but we're alive. And slow and steady does keep you going when you're climbing up to 5,000 meters above sea level. We're Ronnie and Jeremy, and we're digital nomads traveling to every country in the world. After living and traveling in Southeast Asia for the past 2 years, we finally jetted across the globe to another continent. This month, we have just landed in South America, and we're already enjoying the drastic contrast to the Eastern Hemisphere. And, as always, we hope you'll come along with us for the ride. Because you don't have to be a Kentuckian to travel with us, you just gotta have fun. Good morning, YouTube fam, and welcome back to the channel. Ronnie and I are up again this morning with the sun because we are going to take a hike to base camp here for the second largest volcano in Ecuador. We're going to be scaling the mountain today to about 5,000 meters elevation above sea level, and we're taking you along with us. Let's go. Good morning. Ronnie and I have stopped in Machachi town on our way to Cotopaxi. Cotopaxi is the second largest active volcano peak in Ecuador. We're gonna stop here in Machachi town, get some breakfast before we go and start ascending up to 5,000 meters today. Time to get some food. We've got our breakfast here, hot chocolate and cappuccino. Cheers. It's the way to start your morning in Ecuador before you go on a trek up the mountain.
And egg with the ham, some fruits, and cereal.
Cereal yogurt, omelet with ham and cheese maybe?
This looks like, yes.
Some watermelon, got some banana, got some cantaloupe melon. Solid breakfast, I think.
Yeah.
We're gonna dig in here before we go trekking.
Good.
Good. YouTube fam, we are at Cotopaxi National Park, which is the second highest volcano that's active in Ecuador and it's among the highest active volcanoes in the world. Cotopaxi National Park is about 40 kilometers away from the capital of Ecuador, Quito. The summit of Cotopaxi is 5,900 meters above sea level. That is about 19,300 feet. The first time it was summited was by the German geologist Wilhelm Reis and his Colombian partner Angel Escobar back in 1872. Ronnie and I will not be summiting today, but we will be going up to about 5,000 meters. That's 16,400 feet. That is over 3 miles above sea level. So we have our coca tea, which is supposed to help with altitude sickness. And yeah, we're gonna have some snacks packed along the way, but wish us luck. We're gonna bring you along and hopefully we don't get any sickness.
Cocoa tea is hot. Running the explorer. Follow me.
National Park, we are here, okay, so we're here. Our goal, the first shelter, okay? The first shelter is gonna be right here. The second highest active volcano, Cotopaxi. Third one, the Cayambe volcano. And this one is the only one that the Ecuadorian line crosses in the middle.
Okay, to put our hike in perspective today, Cotopaxi volcano has erupted many times throughout history, including a severe time in the 1870s when it destroyed the town down below. The last eruption here was a sulfur eruption in 2015, and it closed the park for a couple of years because the sulfur was just so strong and the smoke and ash was quite severe for several months. There was actually a catastrophic avalanche here in the 1990s in which an earthquake caused a glacier to break, and of course that caused an avalanche, and it was actually a holiday. It was Easter Sunday, so there were many tourists on the mountain, and 13 people died on the slopes, and many tourists were trapped down below in the lodge for quite a while until they escaped to safety. So this is quite a large volcano, and yeah, it's a very popular one here in Ecuador amongst the avenue of volcanoes that Ecuador has. It is the second highest volcano in Ecuador, and yeah, it's among the highest in the world. Cotopaxi volcano is behind us. Right now we're at about 4,000 meters, and we're just enjoying some company here of the wild horses surrounding the valley here. And yeah, we're making our ascent up to the higher refuge area where we'll start our hike from the refuge lodge, I believe. So yeah, we're just enjoying the brisk temperatures and the wild horses and the great sunny views we have today of all the volcanoes here in the valley. Ronnie and I have reached the parking area at the base of Cotopaxi. Now we start the trek up to about 4,900 meters, and yeah, you can see behind me here. That's where we're going up to. There's a lodge up there, base camp. We're gonna scale the slopes until we reach that point, and we'll check in with you along the way. If you're curious about what Ronnie and I have brought for trekking at Cotopaxi, of course we have water, chocolate, masks of the sulfuric smell, hats, of course, sunscreen. You're gonna want all that stuff because the sun is very strong at the equator, and even the slightest bit of a sunny day with the wind and everything, you can get windburn quite easy. So make sure to bring your sunscreen, your hats, your sunglasses. You're gonna need all that. And yeah, we'll check in with you along the way. We also had some nice coca tea earlier, so maybe we won't have any problem with the altitude sickness. All right, here we go. So So Ronnie and I have already gotten lucky today. Behind us is an Andean fox posing for the camera and taking a poop for us. So we're off to a good start. Got some luck. See an Andean fox in the wild. Now we're gonna get on the trail.
Whew. It's windy, cold, hot.
Quite brisk.
Yes.
Air is quite thin. Every breath kind of stings a bit. Ronnie and I are still going. The wind is quite cold, very brisk. Every breath's like breathing in something that stings your lungs. We're going slow and steady, stopping at every switchback turn. This is a great time to remind all you folks that if you want to follow along with Ronnie and I on our adventures and you want to stay live and in the know where we're at next, go over to our Instagram at Kentuckians Abroad. Follow us on the gram, send us DMs if you like. Follow us on Facebook, follow us on TikTok. We're on all three. And yeah, enjoy all these full-length videos on our YouTube channel.
I still don't see the shelter yet. I don't know how far now. Oh, I think I want to stop here, waiting them going down.
Let me tell you something, YouTube fam. Slow and steady does not win the race. Ronnie and I are probably near the back of the pack of climbers today, but we're alive. And slow and steady does keep you going when you're climbing up to 5,000 meters above sea level.
If you want to go to hike to the Cotopaxi, you need to prepare for glove, puffy jacket, scarf, mask, and don't forget sunglasses because it's very bright. If you don't have the sunglasses, you cannot see anything. Para followers dari Indonesia, kalau datang ke Ecuador dan mau hiking ke Cotopaxi, jangan lupa bawa ini nih, sarung tangan ini penting banget, jaket yang paling tebal, jangan lupa bawa scarf, terus pakai masker, jangan lupa kacamata karena sangat terang sekali, jadi kalian harus bawa kacamata.
There are some shortcut slopes. This one wasn't so bad. We've got company on the trail, so that's good. Lots of international travelers, and they're all in the same boat we are, I think, so just trying to make it up these thin air slopes. Ronnie and I are almost to the base camp shelter. It's right there. Just gotta do, looks like one more big switchback, maybe, and the trail comes out over there where hopefully we can get something hot to drink and take a little bit of a rest before we have to climb back down this mountain.
We almost arrived at the shelter now. Maybe around 15 minutes walk. So we will rest in there for a while. Take some drink, hot chocolate.
Ronnie and I are at the finish line. We're coming up on the shelter. We have done it. We have made it to the base camp here at, I guess, about 4,900 meters, which is over 16,000 feet. which is over 3 miles high in the sky. And yeah, now I feel great. That's done. We'll see how long trek downhill is.
God, hot chocolate is the best way to enjoy the Cotopaxi.
This is how Ronnie and I celebrate a job well done. Climbing the slopes, chocolate caliente y Snickers.
See, oh, this is the ginger chocolate. Yeah.
Ginger chocolate. Sounds interesting.
Right?
Ginger chocolate, I think.
So good.
How's your victory celebration Snickers? Tastes much better when you're on top of a mountain, doesn't
Yes, this is the best.
it? There's something about a Snickers. I like Milky Way, I like Mars bars, I like Three Musketeers, but you don't have the peanuts. Peanuts are the key ingredient in refueling you after a climb up the mountain, I think. So kudos to you, Snickers, putting peanuts in your candy bars. Goes great with hot chocolate. If you would like to take part in a Cotopaxi tour, just message us on Instagram or on YouTube in the comments and we'll tell you what tour provider we used. Total cost is about $50 US per person. That's a full day tour, transportation, guide, everything included except food. You buy your own food and snacks. But this tour company is great. It's the same tour company that we did the day tour in Quito, the double-decker bus. They do Cotopaxi tours, Kilotoa tours, they do Baños tours, they do different church tours and different cities around Ecuador. So far they've been great, and the guides have been very knowledgeable and they speak Spanish and English, so very helpful.
Yep.
And if you're curious about that and want to know the website and everything, you can book it online and just comment in the video or send us a DM on Instagram and we'll hook you up.
You can see over there. That's the fog. He's enjoying the cold weather over here.
All right, Ronnie and I are starting to trek downhill. The soil is loose here, so that will be a challenge for you. If you're curious about step count, it was only 9,500 steps up to the shelter. I imagine we'll be close to that on the way back down. So you will get your steps if you go for a hike here at Cotopaxi to the base camp shelter. And if you're lucky, like we were today, you get to see plenty of Andean foxes roaming the grounds, and they're pretty docile and they just treat the humans like just other folks on the mountain. And they all the ones that we've seen have been kind of sleepy, just taking it easy, walking around and then finding a place to nap, which I think is what we'll be wanting to do after we come back down from this mountain.
So our guide take us back to the hardest way. This is hard. I know this is shortcut, but this is harder than before.
I think Ronnie and I have almost made it. The shortcut down was not so great. You can hear Ronnie. She's over here.
Yay! We made it! Oh! Yay!
Unless we die in the next 100 meters, then we've completed this trek. I think it's time for some more water and
lunch.
lunch time for sure. All right, see you in the van. Connie and I are now at Limpiapungo Lake, which is inside Cotopaxi National Park at the very base of the hike. We are below the mountain now, much warmer down here, and we're in the afternoon sun now, so it's quite sunny. And yeah, just a beautiful day. We've had a really good luck seeing all the wildlife and enjoying the sun, and we really enjoyed the sun on the mountain because I can't imagine it being cold and rainy and dreary on that hike. It would have been miserable, but we were very lucky, so maybe this time of year is good. I'm not really sure. It is winter in North America, but here on the equator, the weather stays pretty much the same. And there was snow on the mountain just this past week. It snowed, but not down at the elevation that we were at, so it's up higher. And I'm gonna show you a little bit of a view, and you can see some more of the snow from down below here at the lake.
Oh, I know that. It's the horse.
Alright, our day here at Cotopaxi National Park has come to an end. It is windy, the weather is changing, I think. Some clouds are blowing in and maybe some rain. So as you might guess, after climbing to 4,900 meters above sea level, we are tired and ready to call it a day. If you enjoyed going with us today on our adventure travel vlog to Cotopaxi National Park and climbing to base camp at 4,900 meters, go ahead and give this vlog a thumbs up and share it with all your friends on all the social media channels. And if you enjoy traveling around the globe and going wherever we go, please subscribe to our channel and check that notification bell so you know when our new videos are uploaded every week. But remember, you don't have to be a Kentuckian to travel with us. You just gotta have fun. Stay safe, stay healthy, and keep on keeping on. Cheers!